Hello everybody, if you're here, that means that it is Monday and I am not streaming. This is what I do on Mondays. When I'm not streaming, I play Lara Croft, and I am recording all of these levels more or less in a row, because I am afraid that oh god, if I stop, then I will forget how to play this thing, and honestly, I'm probably correct on that. Considering that I am having a lot of trouble with this crocodile. There we go. Let's keep that one singular shotgun bullet that I have. I'm fine with some games. Like, I think I'll never forget how to play something like The Witcher or Crusader Kings or RuneScape or Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, but when it comes to something like Lara Croft, I'm not used to platformers, and this one has effectively tank controls. You're controlling Lara like she's a car, which means that I'm not very certain that if I stopped playing this for a long enough time, I wouldn't just entirely forget how to do these kind of controls and then struggle with them again when I try playing with them. God damn it. It's hard enough to do this in a row. It would be a lot worse if I wasn't doing this in a row. So now I know that there's a crocodile, and now I know that there's some puppies in my future. Is this the crocodile place? No, this is an underground garden? I do really like the level designs for this game. I think that they're really beautiful, even if I switch to original graphics. If anything, original graphics can even look better at points, just because the lighting is very bright and present, while under the new lighting system, it's kind of subdued. It's a lot more atmospheric, with light sources only reaching so far, but it also makes it very hard to see. I do have a question as to why we have half the zoo in here. I still haven't reached my crocodile puppy place, but I have already encountered, what, 2 monkeys? Is this block a pushable one, or... No? That's another thing. I'm very used to killing things that I can't see nowadays. Mainly because turning around to look around would actually cost me a lot more time, and therefore health, than it is to just shoot whenever Lara locks onto anything. So that is another... quite the learning curve to this, I would say. I don't know where I'm going, and I am very worried that that door just opened by itself. So I'm gonna be a scaredy cat. I do like about that whole medkit though. Okay, well, that's a thing. A thing leading me somewhere. Well, at least I know where that is, and hopefully this is not timed, so it won't just, like, close. Okay, all the monkeys are down. Now, I also skipped yesterday because I just didn't have time. And today I'm hoping to have enough time for several levels instead of just one. But I am kind of worried that my skills of handling this game, as little as they are, would have dulled. And yet, I can get frustrated, but I'm not actually like mad with the game. I think that a lot of the things that they have done is actually quite ingenious, just because they crammed quite a lot of functionality into very, very few keys. So you have several different types of jumps depending on what you press with the jump when you're doing the jump. You can grab onto ledges. You can go from jumping to grabbing onto ledges. Like, that is a lot of things to cram into very, very few buttons, because I am controlling this whole game by one hand. And there is one thing, though, that I don't like. And I think it's less bad in the original graphics, but it's still pretty bad. You see how you can tell where that rock divides? I tend to judge depth like that. I'm like, okay, so this must be a ledge, right? Because I can see where it breaks. But no, that's not a ledge. So one of the things that this game kind of has issues with is that it is just incredibly hard to see about where things are and how things are. Am I? No, I am not inside the garden. Wait, is this the direction that I took to get here? There's a door up there. I'm getting so distracted. I feel like this level is gonna be fairly big. Right, can't just hop up there. So I shouldn't even try hopping to the other one because it was a bit higher. I wanna do a little bit of a round running. Because there's probably some... Well, there is a monkey here, so... New direction unlocked. I don't know if there's anything else. It feels very mirrored. Which is why it's so incredibly weird. Like, even these entrances, they feel entirely mirrored. These blocks are of very similar height. This bit is slightly higher, but I don't like doing diagonal jumping, so I'd rather not, if we can avoid that. The room feels climbable, and that kind of scares me. I don't like climbing in my platforming game. I don't like the platforming part of the platforming game. You know? Where the heck am I? This feels very much like where I came from, but I don't think that it is. No, it is. It's fine. I found my sea puppy. The sea puppies don't die all that hard. Poor, poor sea puppies. I feel like gorillas eat more bullets than sea puppies do. This is very pretty. I am very... confused how you're keeping whole trees alive in a place that seemingly has no sunlight. Oh my, that's not something to pick up, that is a sundial. What? What? Okay, so this is like a well. So the sun is streaming from above. The sundial is friggin' useless to me at the moment. Can I just... No. That ledge is the right height to be grabbable. It looks very grabbable and has a health kit above it. Ahaha! Okay, I can pull myself up. Cool. Right, let's turn around. Walk slowly to the edge without falling and grab us another med pack. I am gonna be so med pack rich and so shotgun shell poor, which is the opposite of my previous problem. I like music. It's a giant god statue! Of which I can only get the toes. Don't worry, Midas, your feet will be appropriately worshipped. I'll make sure of it. How does this look like in original graphics? Okay, this is where the lighting is a bit too harsh for this place, I would say. And I do prefer being able to see Midas' toes. Like individual little toesies. So I think that this looks better in the new graphics. Do I know where I am? No. Do I know why I am? No. Why do you ask? Why is his foot enterable? I can't figure out whether that's like a climbable bit or not. Oh, that's why its foot is enterable, because in the original graphics, his foot doesn't fill the whole space. It has like a little bit behind the heel right over here. So that's what I'm entering. I'm entering the imagined space behind his foot. The reason why I'm up here is because I'm just wondering if there's anything else in this room outside of Midas' feet. Like, normally secret rooms will have, like, places for you to go or something to, you know, interact with or something to grab. It's rarely just a dude's foot. Dude's foot does not make for a good secret, I would say. Don't think that there's anything enterable that way. I can see above, but I don't think that you can get above from here. What I do want to do is activate the original graphics. And just see if there's anything behind the statue. No, not from the looks of it. Just because we have that weird behind foot gap. Oh! Oh, that's not good. Okay. So what's in here? The way to die. I'm happy that I saved. Oh right, it's Midas touch. You know, the guy that got the power to turn everything that he touches into gold, and he touched all of the things that he didn't want to touch. And it became a complete curse for him. What a choice to just have this dude's feet and his singular arm. Right, well, let's not walk into the trap, but now I know what this is for. Yeah, let's leapfrog down, why not? Still, this garden is like so beautiful. There are like a lot of passages here that are still closed. I'm really worried about. This head looks like it should be pushable. I don't think that it is, but doesn't it look like a button that you would just love to click? So it does to me. Anyway, let's go the way of the sea puppies. Because they went every other direction that doesn't include a free sea puppy. Well, I suppose I could also go up. Up is a direction and presumably sea puppy free. Out of interest, can I even jump that high? No. No, fair enough. Fair enough, it is just sea puppy way. Sea puppy and lion way. But that Midas thing was so good. I was so confused about the whole space. There are two directions once again. One is with the lions and the other one is up. Let's try up before we try the lions. Open arena is never a good sign. One monkey down. I say open arena is never a good sign, but honestly I prefer it like this than small enclosed spaces with an animal. Good news is that this place so far has given us like 2 giant medipacks, so eventually I can just probably nom one. Or maybe like nom a small one, and I'm trying to save on medipacks. These blocks look pullable, but they don't seem to be. Like, there's even a handle to pull them from, and Lara is just like, nope, it's not quite the right one. That goes up. And obviously, these things can be jumped on. So we will explore that in a second. Ooh, there's like... It's like a passage leading up through here. Let's go the long way around. Actually, what is the... The long way around is really goddamn awkward. Can I just take you? Yeah, I can. Like, I thought about using the blocks, but they don't quite lead all the way. I want to turn, and I ideally want to end up on that block. Ideally. I mean, don't know why I'm... Oh, that's why I'm bothering jumping from one to another. It's because I can't jump on this one. I can only jump on this one. Her backwards movement is always a jump unless you force her to walk. Just once again, there is quite a lot of movement in this game on very, very few buttons, but that's exactly what trips me up. It's probably comfy on a controller, I say as a question mark. Ooh. Okay, well, first of all, time to start doing oversaving. Just so that I don't waste the jumps. Nothing that bad if I fall, it's just that when there's so many jumps to take, falling a lot can be very annoying. Like that. I don't like that. Wait, is that one, like, close enough for me to actually get on it? No, no, I thought that maybe it would have been short enough, but no, no. That wasn't positioned entirely correctly. I wish that, like, long jump was just, like, a button. Because now it's W space, but only from, like, select positions. So, to do the long jump, you have to have enough space to do the long jump, and that amount of space is the length of this block, effectively. I don't know why I'm explaining Lara Croft to you guys for, like, the 7 millionth time. Eep. Yes, quite. My go-to phrase with things is just eee. I bet all of those handles unlock like unblock the tiny little blocks. And I'm gonna bet that there's gonna be enemies behind them. But also, considering the position of all the little blocks that I have encountered so far, it seems that that platform is gonna be a great sniping platform. AKA, I should be able to handle that. Another go-to noise. I should be able to handle anything that comes out without going down for the most part, and therefore without wasting health. But that's my presumptions. And I've never played this before, so... we're about to pull all the levers and excitement will ensue. Right, so if the entrance gets unblocked over there, you could get here through the grates below instead of doing all of this platforming. I'm currently staring that way because I'm suspicious of it. But okay, the fence goes the whole way around, so it's probably not something that I can actually reach. A 100 saves! Rejoice! I don't know what these do, so I'm just... And the game's not gonna show me. So I'm just pulling them. I hope that it's not a combination lock. probably is a combination lock, right? Well, there is a pathway down here. And obviously a way to climb back up. By a combination lock, what I mean is that some things probably need to be up and some things probably need to be down. That would be my guess. So now I have direct entry here. Without the need to do all of that platforming, which is great. I was about to ask, is there any hints? Look at all these blocks. Every single one of them has either Y or a circle. Which I'm assuming means either up or down. It means that it is a combination per each of them. And that one has Y, circle, 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 Y. So it is probably the easiest combination to try, as the two levers on the sides have to be one way, and the rest have to be another. Cool. So let's see if I'm right that Y is up and circle is down. Can I see from here? Y, circle, circle, Y. I don't think that it moved. But I'm gonna go over there and jiggy it. See if that does something. Because maybe it just unlocks my ability to pull. If not, then we're gonna try the reverse. Where we're gonna assume that circle means down. And Y means up. No, wait. That circle means up and Y means down. Yeah. Nice penises, bros. Considering that it is actual ancient art. Hopefully YouTube won't mind it. So let's try literally the reverse of the pattern. And the last one. Is that actually... That looks down, doesn't it? Think I got it? Circle means up, Y means down. Anyway, let's do all the doors. Though first also let's friggin' save, because I'm scared of doing all the doors. Yeah, circle means up, and Y means down. Can't believe I'm still alive. Probably not for long, but... It's just if we can avoid eating any health items. I'm so for it. We're on the other side. We're on that balcony now. Is there anything here? Well, shotgun shells. Well, that's cool. I like this. I like this a lot. He figured it out. It was such a fun little puzzle. How high do you think the game can go up save file wise? Do you think if I hit 999, the game would just tell me enough? There are things to insert into this one. I don't have what?
No.
I need 3, an X, and a gold bar? That's my interpretation. Anyway. Y circle 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 Y has a door that we can then open later. That's just a balcony. So let's remember that one. And now let's see how many doors there are. Circle, circle, Y, circle, Y. Will it be 3 doors? Because that last one has 3 things to insert. Y, circle, 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 circle. And oh no, smudge, circle, Y, Y, circle. So that thing has 3 things to insert. And there are 3 doors. Yeah, I think I'm braining. I like braining. I think I'm understanding. I'm getting what is being put down. I love that feeling. So circle, circle, Y, circle, Y. Circle is up, Y is down. Circle, circle, Y, circle, Y. Up, up, down, up, down. Let's do it. I can do it. Circle, circle, Y. Circle, Y, right? So up, up, down. Up, down. That is up, up, down, up, down. Let us see if that did the thing that needed doing. No, that one's closed then. That one's open! Aha! Good, good. Good, 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 good. I might end up eating a small med pack soon. That's because it should give me enough health to progress. Alright. Let's not touch the spiky bits. Will I need to press you all at a specific pattern? Is my question in here. Because my own video game logic says, yeah, probably. There's a movable block in here. And there's enough space just to move it twice back. So let's start there. Twice back should allow us to actually enter whatever space is behind it. Yeah, any more than that, then I will crush myself. What does this button do? It might have been just friction, but it also kind of sounded like maybe I unleashed about a million gajillion bats. I'm just trying to, you know, make my way out of here. Which I am currently failing, so. It's okay, I can climb up onto the block and down again. Do not like the idea of million gajillion bats. Million gajillion bats? No, no. No, I think I just raised the platforms. Interesting. I don't know if it's easier or harder with them being up, honestly. Probably easier. Considering that now they're not just like directly next to the spike. But also I do shit like that, so... And I mean shit like that, so... I can't quite master doing a normal jump that's not a long jump. That's also not just like a little hop upwards. Oh, I see. There's a door over there. That's what this is for. I don't need to like press them in a specific pattern. I need to get to that door. Well, it's all long jumps here. I'm kind of okay with them at the moment. Oh, it's nice. You can see how well you're doing for a level through the compass. Can you believe it that I've seen no commentary playthroughs on YouTube for this, and it's like people are taking 4 hours for the whole game. And then there's me. Right, we're moving. We're making our way over there slowly and clumsily, and about in every second reality, Lara impales herself on the spikes. I feel like this is a very archaic way of handling the issue as well, like... She has a grappling hook, right? So, like... surely you don't actually need to do all the jumpy jumps. You can just like grapple yourself to the last platform. And you might go, oh, but you know, this is a fairly flat surface. What will the grappling hook hold on to? And to that I say, was it the grappling hook hold on to when she used it to scale a building? That was a very, very flat, like, that was an uncharacteristically flat surface, and I was worried for her safety when she did that in a cutscene. Time to throw my blast save for these jumps. Oh god! I love the fact. Thank you, me, for thinking about saving. No! I'm trying to both make the jump and take out the monkey. Remember when I said that I'm just gonna eat the small mini-pack? I'm just gonna eat the small mini-pack now. And then I'm gonna save. I need that health for that monkey. I don't think that you can trigger the monkey without actually going over there. Okay, that was a lot of health waste. But I've got the bar. This feels a lot like I thought. This feels like I was right. I was correcto. It feels good to be correcto. So this one is done. Now I need to do the next one. Which is down, up, 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 up. Yeah, we can do that. I got my bar. I got my bar. Now I only need an X and a 3. And also a ability to properly use stairs. Right, so down, up, 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 up. I was already forgetting what it's supposed to be. I got so chuffed about having a bar that I was like, wait, what was the code for the door? Huh. It's so weird that the circle is like up and the Y is down, because to me, like, Y is like that way, and then the circle is like, it's opening, it's at the bottom. But hey, not the one that designed this, so I suppose it probably makes sense in some convoluted way. Maybe it's not about the shapes, but about what they represent. Me, like, completely ignoring the Greek alphabet. And let's throw in our another save. Right, this is scary. Is there a way to... Yeah, I can climb down closer to the water. So if I'm in the water, it's okay. I can see one crocodile in there. Are those foxes? Or rats? Is that just giant rats? I think those are just giant rats. But I know that there's more than that. I don't assume that Lara Croft is a god and therefore impervious to fire. So I'm gonna test this direction first. Cursory save. What have we achieved? We killed 3 rats. Time to celebrate. Woohoo! So everything in here is locked at the moment. And yep, that's about the amount of insight that I can give. Everything in here is locked. There were some rats. And the water. What? Why did it just go out? Is it timed? Is it when it feels like it? Yeah, it is. I think it is timed. Oh no! Oh no! Just in case, I'm gonna re-wet myself, just in case the timer has something to do with me being wet. I don't know why that would be the way that it works, but still. If you know me, you know that I'm shit at this. So the fact that it is timed... This will suck ball, donkey. This will really suck ball, donkey. Jesus! We fucking made it! Okay, let's add the save here. Come on, ball donkey, also known as me. We can do this. Why? Fucking why? And that was not good. can't believe I did it. I can't. Okay, that's... Everything is a bar of iron, I guess, but I can't... What? How does... How did that happen? That never happens. I don't care about all of these closed gates. I don't care why they're closed. I wanna get out of here. I don't enjoy jumping on the timer. It's not my thing. Jesus. I can't... I walk like I'm drunk in this game, okay? I can't even run in a straight line. And the game is like, hey, do you wanna die to a monkey? Is what I assume the game's saying. Any more monkeys, or are we done for now? We might be done with monkeys for now. That was not... that's not... no. Just no. I forgot to even check what the other one was. Unknown. Up. Down, down, up. So let's set it to up, down, down, up. So this is down, up, down, down, up. And it is incorrect, which means that we probably need up, up, down, down, up. Yeah, that opened. We'll have all the insertables in no time. And then we will be able to insert it inside holes in the walls. Though we could also insert it into our own holes, but I don't think that that's quite advisable. Anyways, if you, the challenge, are not gonna do a lot of time jumps, then I already love you for that. There is an actual hole in the wall up there. That is a fake hole, and that is a real hole. That is a real hole? And that is... Okay, above the fake hole there is a real hole. It's hard to see. My eyeballs. Uwu? What is this? Where am I going? What? Okay. That was really loud. So whatever it is that we did, I'm afraid that we like unleashed a giant or something. Like that did not sound good. It sounded like I maybe triggered a trap or... What? I don't actually understand what I'm looking at. It looks like the room has collapsed inwards. And like there's a gap there now. And everything is on a slope. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? This bit looks standable, but nothing else. Perhaps there is jumpable? Yeah, I'm throwing in a save again. This is the land of saves. And this is why we throw in a save, folks, because I don't have depth perception. I'm trying to land on that cube that's like right in front of me, and I'm failing miserably. That was not where I wanted to go. This is like weirdly enough standable. I feel like I really need to land on that cube. But like, this is gonna be hard for me. It's just... Can't really see where I'm jumping. And then I overjump. Hey, I made it! I am on the cube now. Let's throw in a save. And I am assuming that where I should go forward, but that looks possibly standable as well. So maybe what I actually want to do is not that. And not that, but like, you get the idea. You get the idea with my clumsy execution, I hope. Yeah, like that. Maybe that's the idea? I think we could even, like, make it directly over there with a long jump. Whatever that was, okay. Maybe not? It's so nearly there. It's so nearly there. It's so nearly there that it makes me think that it is doable, and I'm just doing it wrong. Let's take the more obvious route. Or route. You see, I'm slightly afraid with this one because there is the roof above me, so I feel like Lara is gonna try to jump and she's gonna hit her head. That was a weird... I don't know why that was not enough space. It's just that that's it. It's like there's not really enough space from here for a long jump. From my perspective. Never mind, my perspective is just wrong. So this is complicated. It's a lot more complicated than it should be. Because the jump is just there. Like, it's not that far. But you know how me and jumping goes? Okay, we don't... Little hops are like the worst thing that you can make me do. I'm a lot more likely to fail at them than I am at long jumps. I should just get used to saving every single time when I don't want to just repeat 1,000,002 jumps. I don't know where we are, but I am appreciating the water features. Everything actually rushing? Not so much. I'm pretty sure I saw some flying things. Did I take care of them? Yes. That is a lot of gorilla. So let's take care of most, if not all, gorilla before actually going anywhere, because who would want to just get themselves injured? Not me. We do the animal extermination thing the safe way. And then we go floor 2 before going floor 1. Just because I'm not quite certain that I can come back to here well and nicely enough. After going to the bottom floor, there is an alligator in there. Or as I like to call them, a sea puppy. And as with all wildlife, make sure that you remove it from their natural environment, which is old temples for some reason, before you go anywhere or do anything. There's a water chute that way. So I'm assuming that what we will want to do here is flood this place. There's more than one alligator even. We are a land of equal opportunities of dead gators in here, so we would want to take that one out too. I'm just not really a fan of entering water with 3 alligators. I would say that maybe I'm just being judgy, but everything in Lara Croft universe is incredibly aggressive for some reason. I would really like for it to come back, but I don't know if it's gonna do that or not. Okay, I did it! I've done it! The alligators have been removed. There is still one monkey down below. Right, where am I? Don't quite know the answer to that, but this is definitely a room. Light stemming from above. Is there... No breaks in the walls that I can see. Obviously a medkit on the other side. So I'm gonna assume that that's what this is. This is just a secret room where you go and recover your medkit. Provided that you can get to it. Because the climb out is here, and then you need to do something funky with the walls, I assume. This game doesn't give you medkits, it makes you work for it. Like, see, I feel like a very weird acrobat because she clearly could do something fancy and, like, not like that. And take out her grappling hook or something. But she really doesn't wanna. So that is slidey. Is there anything behind that? Or on the other side? I would say potentially a ledge, but that's a very uneven ledge. Like, this feels like she should be able to make it, and she doesn't. Okay, that's too much torture for a medkit. Well, yes, I really, really, really need healing items. I understand that I'm bad enough on this game that if a healing item is not easy to reach, it's probably not for me. Plus, there are like New Game Plus things that you can do with like limited saves and everything. I'm sure those people will be very happy that I left them a free medkit. Now my question is, how do you get down and how do you get up, back up after going down? Either way, I still, like, need things in here. So even if I'm ultra shit traversing the gaps. I heard the lion. Thought maybe I could auto-lock onto one, but no. Hey, tiny health refund. I'm taking it, and then I'm using it. And now I'm gonna try to do a little hop. That's where the lion is. It's down below us. Good to know. That is the ledge! And that's me falling to my death. Good thing that I have this ability to recognize important things, you know? So there's another monkey. Where? In here? In here. I wasted my health, but I'm not down, so that's good. And there is that ledge. But before that... one lion and one monkey. I want to get that health pack, but here's the issue. I'll have to ledge crawl all the way over there. Then potentially the way back is to ledge crawl all the way back. Think that that's how it operates? I mean, I can also just do that, but that's not very useful. Can I, like, potentially long jump from here? To there? Yes. Okay, now this is the awkward bit. The reason why this is the awkward bit is because... no. Come on, me. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Okay, this might just be the correct way down, honestly. Because I don't think that you can, like, make it to this platform from anywhere else. And I do think that jumping just downwards is fairly suicidal. Heard a bat beep. You know how badly me and bats work. Yeah, let's pop another one of these. Got a big one in exchange. There is a monkey and a lion. Several lions. With all of the animals that are still here, I have fed quite a lot of lead into them. Is that all? All of the batsy buys are gone bye-bye? Ooh, health. That's why you check places like these. You can find good shit. Like health. Health is definitely some good shit. I need as much of it as possible. Also bullets. I would love to actually get a good horde of bullets going, just because there's probably gonna be another T-Rex situation one day. And I will want the bullets that I'm just actively spending. No way! What? So the last way in leads you back out again? Huh? Alright, I'm confused then. Did I miss a doorway anywhere? It's nice that I now know how it works. But also, I am so confused right now. I have to look up a guide. And I have been foiled by the view angles that you're giving in this game, because that place where we got the medkit on the second level of the aqueduct, this is where you go next. But you can't see this at all. So I'm happy that internet is a thing that's easily accessible, and that guide websites are still something that exists. Because I wouldn't have found this gap on my own. It's so... This game is being sneaky. Somebody tell Lara Croft to stop being sneaky. Well, she can be sneaky, but the game should stop being sneaky. I also like going into situations with my firearms out. Oh no. I say oh no because I can see a medkit. Guess who wants all the medkits? Can you guess who wants all the medkits? That's right, me, but that's also fragile floor. Yeah, I think this is gonna work. I'm just gonna run through the fragile floor, but I have me medkit now, so I'm good. And we can save on the other side of the fragile floor, because yes, also I took damage coming back here, because if you remember correctly, I am a clumsy platformer, right? So that means that my ability to platform is actually fairly limited, and as such, I am bad at it. So that's one thing that's dead. The fact that the music is firing up is for some reason suggesting to me that likely that's not the only thing that's alive. To be fair, sometimes music just fires up because it wants to, and I expect more enemies, but more never come. Still, I'm gonna go forwards, being very, very cautious about this whole thing. Where the frig am I? Right. You see, there is something very easy about this, which is, if I've already been there, it's probably the wrong way to go. And you see, when I look up guides, I don't just like look up the full strategy as to how to get places. I do literally just look up the bit that I'm stuck on. So I don't actually know where to go. But if there's like a whole bunch of dead enemies, it's safe to say that maybe that's not the direction. Maybe I already tried that way. Nothing in here? No. The fact that this block is angled... No, it's okay, we can stand on it. Any other bats? And just because angled blocks to be normally mean slippery. I can hear a lion. I can see a bar. Fuck yes. To be fair, I'm seeing a lot of dead monkeys, so I'm slightly confused as to why I'm hearing a lion. I'm good. I'm good at this. Why do you ask? Don't think that I quite need to be here. Like, maybe I can just backtrack a little and exit somewhere else. Not every lion in life needs to be fought. Some lions are okay just, you know, existing as wildlife without the express need to just be killed on sight. Because, like, I don't know where this is, but I've obviously been here. You guys good? Mainly because I'm gonna be going back to that insert room, right? And just like inserting all of the bricks that we have. So I don't really need to be fighting odds amounts of lions everywhere where that it's not that there. It is okay for me to just presumably not fight every single lion in existence, right? So let's just take the sea puppy way again, and because we have 3 bars now, hopefully that means that we get to put bars into fun little places and go all the way home. And this little piggy rode all the way back home. If I remember correctly, it was the down, up, 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 down one, right? I don't know why I ask you guys as if you could answer. So let's set you to down. I need you an up. I need you an up. Need you to continue being up, and I need you in down. And that should have done it. And then all we need to do is go into that nice big room and insert all of the bars. Hopefully Lara knows where she's putting them, because I don't. So I'm gonna trust her judgment on this. Huh, lead.
No.
No! You serious?
No.
What do you mean no?
No.
Okay. Then why do I have 3 lead bars? Let's reload a bit earlier. This is... Yep, this is what the lions below me. Well, I haven't really been here, so... Maybe I should actually go down and face my lions. I don't like that prospect. Don't like that prospect at all. With good reason. I don't like that prospect with good reason. Mm-hmm. Okay, at the very least they have run away now. Man, I thought I would just insert my lead bars. And be on my way, but the game said no. This opens the garden, right? Yeah. So, like, what am I missing? Oh, whatever it is, I guess it's at the garden. So back to the garden I go. Okay, I don't know how I missed the point of a level about Midas and Midas touch being a thing. But what you were supposed to do is transmute lead into gold. You weren't supposed to just, you know, insert lead straight up. That being said, I'm kind of worried that we're handling lead at all. Lead is not good for you. Do not eat lead. Do not eat lead. Now I can go back to that door and try again. Alright, now we should have the right things, so let's try again. Please work. I know that Lara is rich and everything, but if I was just going through these temples and I found a hand that magically transmutes everything into gold, I don't think I would be inserting lead turned gold bars into the wall right now. I think I would be turning everything into gold. And then, you know, maybe selling that gold. I think that is what I would be doing. Okay. Door has opened. Hey, we did it! Took me longer and longer each time, honestly. But we did it. And I stubbornly came out with more health kits than I went in with. So we're getting good on that stockpile. So thank you all for watching. Thank you so much for my Patreon supporters. And I hope I'm gonna see you the next time in the next level.